Hi everybody, I'm Michael from Sew in Place and Sew and Sweep. And today I'm going to talk to you about the upcoming Designer Epic 2 embroidery machine and sewing machine. This is their new top-of-the-line flagship machine that's coming this fall. A lot of people are already pre-ordering these because they're allowing you to actually pick what color you want. If you can look here, you can see we've got different color selections that you're able to choose from. But that's not even the exciting stuff. Obviously, we want a nice customized machine, and quite frankly, these have been a beautiful machine, designed just so well. But they've also been one of the most precise machines on the market. When we talk about the precision in these machines, we're talking about features like thread metering, or what they call the deluxe stitch system. And this is a system where we're no longer using tension. We're actually allowing the machine to calculate how much thread we need for each stitch. The reason that's important is that it doesn't matter then what thread you're running through the machine, is that the stitch will be consistent. And here's a great example. This is a little bit of something I was doing here just a few minutes ago. Just some samples of different threads. Standard embroidery thread, so is nice. We get to metallic thread, beautiful stitch, no discrepancy between these. This one is actually something that I shouldn't have sewn with, but I did anyway. This is woolly nylon. You use this in your serger, and basically like it's a yarn that's not spun. So it's kind of a fluffy type of thing. Sewed well. 12 weight thread, and even 2 threads through the same eye of the needle. And beautiful the whole way through. No changing in the tensions or anything, because it's not using tension at this point. It's basically calculating how much thread, and therefore you don't need to make any adjustments to that. Some of the new things happening on this new machine are going to be wider zigzags, wider stitches. So here we see a standard sewing machine size stitch that's 6 millimeters. Vikings actually bumped that up in the past to 7 millimeters. But the newest one's going to go all the way to 9 millimeters. And if you see here, it's a pretty substantial difference between these two. Looking at these alphabets I sewed out, you can actually tell a pretty big difference between that as well. We're going to have some lasers on this new machine coming that's going to shoot some lasers on the fabric, give you even more and greater precision. But speaking of precision, one of the biggest things that's going to happen for me is dual feed. The machine's literally going to start pulling your fabric from the top and the bottom. The reason that's important is when you're pulling fabric through a machine like this with a bottom feeder, we have this bit of ability for fabric to slip between those areas. So your stripes can end up shifting, your quilt squares can be a little bit off maybe over the course of a 10-foot wide quilt. But if we're pulling from top and bottom, we're creating a much more precise system. Viking is owned by the same company that owns FAF. So they're taking this technology that FAF had developed 50 years ago and has perfected over the past 50 years and integrating it into Viking. Quite frankly, in my opinion, the FAF dual feed has proven to be one of the greatest dual feed systems ever produced in a home sewing machine. So you're getting this amazing 50-year tradition put into the Viking sewing machine, this technology. So you're going to have some of the greatest stuff. Everybody's like, why can't we roll all these machines into one? This is happening before our eyes right now. The machine itself is also hooked up to Wi-Fi. Now this has happened with the old Epic, but this is going to actually be expanded upon now. So the old Epic, it would actually talk to the cloud, an internet section. So you could be on your computer and find designs that are on your PC because they're both talking to the same place. You could take a picture with your phone and it would turn it into stitches and be on the machine instantly because the phone and the sewing machine are talking to the same place. Adding to that, we're now going to have apps that are going to allow us to have precise positioning simply by taking your phone or your tablet, taking a picture of your hoop, and it will put the design in the right place with very few steps and very, very little effort. We'll have more to come on that, obviously, this fall. Another bit of the internet connectivity is going to be something really amazing. You probably heard of such subscription applications as Spotify or things like that. We're now going to have a subscription type of service for embroidery designs. So no more getting on the internet, saving the design, transferring the format, putting it on a stick, putting it in the machine, trying to organize it. No, you're going to be entitled to subscribe to this service and have all these designs at your disposal during this time that you're subscribing to the service. So you could use 100 different designs or whatever. There's going to be thousands of designs available to you for you to use. So basically you say, well, I want a flower. It's already organized for you, and you're going to be able to easily find these designs in your app on your machine using this subscription type application. So this is simply amazing. This is one of the first times we've seen this on, well, this is the first time we've seen a subscription type of situation like this built right into the sewing machine. Being connected to Viking as well allows them to actually send you updates with, no, they're automatic. You just get right on, turn the machine on, it says, hey, there's an update. You say, okay, I'll do it later or do it now. So all of this is doing automatically for you. It also allows them to send you new products and new educational materials. Click of a button, hey, we've got some great news, here's what's happened. Here's a new project, here's the design to coordinate it. Yay, I've got that, and you're becoming a more proficient sewer all the time. They're going to have many other little things that we're going to talk about in future months. Again, things that aren't quite available yet. There's going to be a new lace type of hoop. It's a motorized hoop. We're pretty excited about seeing that, and multifunctional foot control. Other machine companies are doing some of those things. So you might be able to program that foot control to do different things, cut the threads, raise the foot, and so on. So if you're interested in more information, definitely call us up, come in the store, whatever. We'll be glad to help you. You can reach us at Sew in Place, and the number is 717-352-3050. You can reach us at Sew and Sweep, and that is 410-848-8080, sewandplace.com. If you guys have questions, put them in the comment box, and we'll see you soon.